Welcome to Models by Tom. It's been a little bit of time and I apologize for that. Technically right now I'm supposed to be doing a Zoom session for the college, but Comcast gave out about 2 o'clock this afternoon and they're not expected to be back up until like 6:30. So I figured I'd go ahead and give a little update. The reason why nothing's been going on here, at least as far as model building going, is because I've been doing a different type of model building. And let me kind of give you a heads up. So I'm actually going to pull off the tripod so that way I can show you what's been going on. So it may not be quite as nice as far as the stillness, but you'll get an idea. I think you'll like this. Alright, back in a second. What are you looking at here? It says Creality. What we are looking at here is a 3D printer. Let me go ahead and I'll open this up a little bit. Normally I wouldn't open up the enclosure, but there's no breeze coming through here, so hopefully it'll be okay. Anyways, you're seeing my 3D printer that I picked up back in March with my tax return. Customized to my doing with the orange pieces on it. And the LEDs I did go ahead and put in on it. What's kind of nice is that there is remote control. And I've got it hanging up over here. So I can go ahead and change the colors if I wanted to. But right now I've got it just as white so I can see what's going on. I've got my Star Trek operations badge there going, and I'm printing a drawer for a box to hold stuff in it. 3D printing, I've got to admit, I've enjoyed it immensely so far, and I've had a bunch of people that have helped me out by giving me some assignments. As I said, I've been doing the Zoom session, but you can notice the world icon in the top right hand corner. Yeah, nothing's going on. So, but to give you an idea of some of the things that I have printed, one of my favorite cartoon characters, Scrooge Mcduck. Printed him off. He was actually, I think, the second item I printed off, and painted him up and whatnot, so I gotta admit, I like the way he turned out. Now, some of the other things. Right here you're seeing various different boxes, and I'm printing out the drawer for another set of boxes here. And I've got, I've got the various different tags on them, so that way I know what's inside of each of them. And basically these are just storage bins, basically, for different things. Clips and bearings. So literally there are some standard ball bearings, and then there's also these clips which are used to hold the elements. Various wires, silicone socks which go on the nozzle, and here ultimately will go a replacement hot end with its connectors. I've got an extruder package here, various different springs, replacement fans, and I don't have any switches yet, but they'll go into there. This big item here, yeah, it's 3 different glue stick holders. Glue sticks are great for going ahead and helping adhere to the base or the bed of the printer. So I managed to go ahead and get a hold of a package of 60 for like $12. Someone had posted up on the site, Facebook site that is, that they picked up, what was it, 20 for $12. And I went to check it out because that was a good price, and saw that they had 60 for the same price. One of the things that I printed up started off as just a standard creamer holder, and there was a bit of a problem when I went to print it off. It didn't have a bottom. So I had to go ahead and tinker this little guy. And I took it to Tinkercad to do that little bit of tinkering. Because if I went ahead and just put creamers in it and lifted, they'd fall out because, like I said, there's no bottom. So I installed a bottom. This holds 4 on each side. I could make it larger if I wanted to, but I didn't want to. Another thing that I literally just got finished making these guys are birdhouses. So that was one that was gray. And I've got a few others. So I've got a blue, I've got an orange, and a green. And yes, that does says Puckett's Birdhouse. Oh, a few other things that I printed off, and things are kind of buried right now over here. This little holder for Model Master. I've got a Scrooge Mcduck piggy bank. Go ahead and pull the rib part here. You can see the slot. And you can go ahead and take that off here to get into it. But that's his money bank. I've got a holder for the tester's paints. Another one here. This one also has a spot to put your resin holders in it. Let's see, back here even further. Got a bunch of things in the way. I'm in the process of trying to clean this up now that I've got most of these storage bins taken care of. Got a Tamiya paint holder, which I actually went ahead and designed that. You see an elevated tester's paint holder. I didn't design that. But then you see the glue holder that's right there that holds Model Master / tester's glue holder. I think that's a 1/4 ounce. Or is it a 1/2 ounce of clear? And then the Tamiya, and then there's also a holder there for the hobby knives. So, but like I said, I'm in the process of finishing this off so that way I can get everything nice and neatly laid out. I also do have a chess set that I'm printing up for some friends of mine that are musicians. So, and I need to go ahead and reprint out the xylophone there so that way the set is finished, and then I've got a top to print off for it as well. Alright, so that kind of gives you a heads up of what's been going on here recently. Like I said, I've enjoyed it immensely. I've printed a bunch of things for other people to help learn the printer. And hopefully, now that I've got these storage bins and whatnot, I've got the enclosure for the printer going right behind me. And I don't think it's had more than a few hours break since I got it at any given time. So, I do have a new there it is. I do have a new 24 by 36 inch cutting pad here that's downstairs that I need to go ahead and bring on up. That'll go here. Basically, all the storage stuff will go over here where I had been printing or had been making my models, and the model building will end up over here. I was originally going to have it flip-flop, but I didn't like the fact that it was covering the models that I had up on display. So I wanted to go ahead and change that around. Let me show you quickly what I've got on display. Old Enterprise built back in the 80s. Eagle 1, Galileo, old Galileo model, Airwolf, which a lot of you have seen. I've got a B9 that is back from the 80s. It actually has a small little record inside of it. You hit the button and it'll go ahead and give you the danger, and you know, everything else that you're used to, but it also gives you the Japanese version. Old Enterprise. That that came out with the Star Trek V, I think it was. Included the shuttlecraft. Okay, toy, phaser. Okay, Batmobile, DeLorean, Speed Racer, and of course the Yamato. So, anyways, hope you enjoyed this quick little look and see what I've been up to, and I will hopefully get back to working on my R2 very shortly here. So, stay tuned. Thanks for coming on in. Happy modeling, everyone, and see you shortly. Take care. Bye-bye.